I'm going to be doing my top 5 knockouts of the year of UFC 2022. And this is 5-1 top 5 knockouts of the year. In my opinion, this is just my list. And I'm going to give it to you and share it to you guys today. With some honorable mentions at the end. I'll mention some good KOs of this year. That won't be on this list, but it will be honorable mentions at the end. Top 5. Starting with, in my opinion, and you can judge me all you want. I don't care. This is just my list. Just, you can have yours, and I won't make fun of yours. Number 5, in my opinion, will be, okay, I don't know what this is, but, I think it was, my opinion, I think it was this guy. This guy? Jeremiah Wells versus Court McGee is number 5 in my opinion. I do believe it's number 5 knockout of the year. This was a very underrated KO. I mean, it was a great KO from Jeremiah Wells early in the fight over Court McGee. I think this is a great knockout from Jeremiah Wells. It is Jeremiah. It looks like Phil Hawes, but it is. Yeah, it's Jeremiah Wells over Court McGee. And I think that was a good KO. He missed the hook in the first place. I get it. He did miss like a big right hook in the first place, but it landed the left square on the jaw of Court McGee and put him out cold. Missed the follow-up shots. I get it. But it was still a nasty KO. Put Court McGee out cold. Jeremiah Wells put him out cold, and that was top 5. I think this is number 5 in my opinion to start off the video. Very good stuff from Jeremiah Wells. Yeah, just like missed the right hook, left hook, right on the chin. Oh, you missed this one. Boink. You're out cold now. Great win from Jeremiah Wells there. Top 5 in my opinion. We go on to number 4, in my opinion, which is... What was this? Oh, I know. David Onama versus Gabriel Benitez. Number 4. My opinion, number 4. This was a sick KO. Comeback as well. Comeback win from David Onama. Very good stuff here. And he came back and he knocked out Gabriel Benitez brutally. Combination against the cage, put Benitez out cold. And I'm also looking for out cold KOs here, not TKOs, ground and pound. In this video, I'm looking for like out cold, unconscious KOs. You might know what's number 2 and 1, but yeah, I don't think you know what number 3 is. I think number 3 is a bit. I think it's fallen down. I think it's still high up. I think people have forgotten about number 3, but people haven't forgot about this one. David Onama, Gabriel Benitez. Onama was losing the fight in the first place, and then came back and rocked Benitez, landed a combination, put Benitez out cold, put him face planted as well, and it was a great performance by David Onama. Very good stuff from him, and I think that deserves to be number 4. Combination, boom, 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 out cold. Gotta give credit to David Onama there, and I think that number 5 is Jeremiah Wells, Court McGee. Number 4 is David Onama versus Gabriel Benitez. Number 3, which I spoiled by accident in the beginning. I think you may know what this is. It's Molly McCann versus Luana Carolina. I think this is a very, very good win from Molly McCann. I know people don't like McCann, but I don't care. This was a fucking nasty KO. Brutal. Put him out cold. Not him. Put her out cold. Alright? Brutal win from Molly McCann. She set it up as well. Grabbed the head and boom. Big spinning elbow. And it was not like the temple shot. It was right on the chin. Tip of the chin of Luana Carolina. And put her legit out cold. Like, badly. Put her down. Like, she was basically like a starfish. Let's be real. Out cold. Brutally. And yeah, this was a good win. Number 3 in my opinion. I know I can't really show it. I don't want to show the whole thing. I'll show it at the end. But I don't want to spoil number 2. here coming up. But this was a great win from from Molly McCann. She got a big spinning elbow, put her out. And yeah, it was out of nowhere as well. It's not like she was rocking Luana, then she got the spinning elbow. Like, it was just out of nowhere. Silent crowd in the UK to, oh my god, you know? So good stuff there from Molly McCann. I think that's number 3. This deserves a lot of credit, and people forget about it. It was at the beginning of the year, it was in March, you know? Lots of stuff happened since. I think this deserves to be credit. I think this should be refreshed in people's brains. Number 2. I think this, if once I reveal this number 2, you may know what number 1's going to be. Let's be real. It's sad. Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. Front kick KO. Put Ferguson out cold. Badly. This is a great win. This is a huge win for Michael Chandler. Front kick. Straight on the face. Like Chandler just threw it out there. Just for a front kick. And he clipped Ferguson right on the chin. If you see it in like slow motion in YouTube clips everywhere, the YouTube shorts, anywhere, it's just brutal. Like, spun the head back, put him out, face planted, out cold. I think this is number 2. You know what number 1 is. You just know. But I think this is number 2. For several reasons. Like, it was a great fight back and forth. All of a sudden, Ferguson's winning the fight as well. Chandler, boink. Front kick for the ages. Put him out cold. Sad to see, but it was still a great KO win from Michael Chandler, and this deserves to be number 2. Number 1 is, in my opinion, Jim Miller versus Nicholas. No, I'm kidding. Not Jim Miller, okay? We're not going to put Jim Miller here. I'll slowly reveal it. You can't see from here. You don't know what it is. You still can't see. You still can't see. You kind of can see now. And it's Kamaru Usman getting head kick KO'd. Out cold by Leon Edwards. I think this is by far number 1. I think Chandler Ferguson's not a close second. I really think this is number 1 by far. By far. I really do believe so. Yeah. Several reasons this should be, in my opinion. What's it called? Number 1. Championship on the line. First off, Usman, long reigning defending champ, so it would be shocking to see him lose, even by a decision or something like that. But for several reasons, this is number 1. First off, it was a head kick KO, and it wasn't like a TKO. That would be shocking. But Usman was out cold, reigning defending champion. Round number 5. After Edwards was losing. Got a good round 1, Edwards, but was losing the fight. Looking like he was done. And the setup. Oh! The setup was beautiful. Set up by Leon Edwards. And he put Usman out cold. KO of the year. You know? KO of the year. And all the odds were against Edwards. And I picked Edwards to win as well, which I'm going to add a sprinkle in there as well. But this was KO of the year, and I think this is my top 5 list. I think Edwards Usman's a far number 1, no close second. Ferguson Chandler's good, I understand. But Ferguson Chandler, round 2, not round 5. Ferguson's on a losing streak. You know, Usman was a reigning defending champion. And I really think which one better, head kick or front kick? Front kick's hard, but a head kick can really cause damage. Same with front kicks, I get it, but I don't know. You know? And yeah. I think Edwards Usman's number 1. And I think I think all of them are really good. I'm going to add some honorable mentions as well. I need to. I'll go to this over here. I don't know what this was. Lewis versus Spivak. I don't know why this is here. I really don't know why this is here. I'll just go to... Where can I go to fight? How do I get out of here? I go to Edward Zeusman. I'm gonna look at fight of the KO of the year ranks, and I'm gonna mention some KOs that were good. You beat Kamaru Usman. Not greatest knockout of all time. Best knockout of 2022. I really don't know how Chandler Ferguson takes number 1. I really don't get that. McCann, Carolina. Walker versus Hill was a good win. But I kind of think Walker acted it a little bit there. And kind of was like I don't know how anyone gets KO'd like that. Lewis Tuivasa was good. Very good win, but a bit sloppy. But a good win. He landed the elbow eventually. Tapiria Herbert was good. Very good win, but again, fluke. Herbert's chinny, and Tapiria kind of just landed. Zhang and Ewan Jacek was good. But Ian J, I don't know. I think I had a good list. Vera Cruz was good. That was a good win. But, yeah. Moraes Song was good, but again, Moraes is done at this point. Strickland Pereira was good. But I'm talking out cold KO. Strickland wasn't out cold. He just wasn't. Maybe he was shut off for a second. Yeah, Sato versus Battle. I was thinking of putting in the over, what's it called? Jeremiah Wells, Court McGee. Very good win. But I think, I don't know, I like punches more than kicks. In a way. I kind of do. Gutierrez versus Edgar's won. Dober McKinney, I don't know. We're talking out cold KOs. Blade Stockus was alright. Yeah. Alan Hooker was it was against the cage. Luke K. Neal's underrated. People say Matthews Fialho is top tier. I think people say that because people didn't expect Matthews to win and look good. It wasn't even that good of a KO. It was just punches against the cage. Fialho just dropped. It wasn't like Fialho was out cold. Yeah, Yanez Kelly's a good one. Reyes Span was a great KO. Good stuff there. But yeah, we'll do some more though. Like Marquez Rodriguez was a good KO. Feely versus Brito. Dawkins DeLindsey was against the cage though. Gon versus Tuivasa was good. Even McCann Goldie was alright, but that was not as good as the McCann Carolina one. Fiziev Dos Santos. Krylov versus Gustafsson. Zaitar versus Favola. Yeah. Santos Hill was ground pound though. Phil Hodge versus TKO against the cage. Who got an out cold KO? Whoever gets the next out cold. Oh, Jackson Rodriguez is good. Lee versus Salikov. Caceres' win against Arosa that happened. I don't know, back at like a week ago. Yeah. Rosenjoy Dawkins, I don't know. I think there was a lot of good wins and got a lot of good fights. Yeah. But this is my top 5 list. Usman Edwards number 1, and Ferguson Chandler 2, McCann Carolina 3, Onama versus Benitez 4, and Wells versus McGee 5. Top 5 list. Tell me what in the comments. Tell me what your guys' top 5 list is, and tell me if you agree with this as well. I mean, I think this is pretty accurate. And yeah, and the fights that other honorable mention KOs that I didn't mention in the Tapology thing, they're also very good. So good for all of them. If they're not early or late stoppages, very good. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my top 5 KO of the year. Top 5 KOs of the year for 2022. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be coming out with, this week we're going to be coming out with a sub of the year, fight of the year, robbery of the year. We're going to come out with lots. So yeah, peace.